What up to my Capricorns? Sorry that this video is actually coming out on the 18th. Busy time. But nonetheless, I'm gonna get them all done. This is your reading for the time period of from today to the 24th. So the 18th to the 24th for my Capricorns. Keep in mind time is fluid. So this could have already happened, be happening, or going to happen. And then for some, this may not be your reading. I'm going to go ahead and pull you Mystical Shaman Oracle card. Insight, guidance, advice for my Capricorns, May 18th through the 24th. I will tell you guys, though, the other day, I almost wanted to take the laptop outside and do your reading. It was like nighttime. But I like to kind of keep your readings between you and I, because some people are uncomfortable around tarot cards. So, backyard, I have roommates and I didn't know if you'd be able to hear me over the microphone on the computer. So I didn't, but in the future, y'all might have an outside read. Alright. Keep in mind, I'm pretty sure Pluto is still retrograde in your sign. And Mercury is about to go retrograde itself. And we're going to have a full blood moon in Sagittarius on the 26th. You've got the card of the moon. So this definitely could be speaking on cycles beginning and ending in your life. It could be about decisions will be making the next moon phase or during this one. But overall, it really is a card of like secrets. So you might be keeping a lot of things to yourself right now. The number's 37, which goes down to a 10. 10 is also 10 and 1, beginnings and endings. It's a good time to do so anyways with that everything that's going on with Pluto. Before it went retrograde, it was a very creative space and communicative space. Here soon you guys will really be more silent, more action oriented though, but silent. Insight, guidance, advice for Capricorn, May 18th through May 24th. So I'm going to go ahead and pull you guys a tarot read with the Gilded deck set up in the Rider-Waite style, and clarify with the Destiny deck. I do apologize again for the reading being a bit delayed. I've been really into cryptocurrency and mining, and there will be videos about that. They're the Crypto Cream videos. Insight, guidance, advice from my Capricorns. Cards are a bit stiff for you guys today. Got the Five of Pentacles. It often represents a lack mentality, but I am more so feeling here directly financial issues. Maybe not enough money to pay certain bills, or just the feeling of needing more money, more financial support. And I feel like this is outside of the stimulus check. It's not something a stimulus check can fix. Like King of Wands, yeah. And I feel like maybe having this financial issue stirring the pot with you. Like you could be really resonating on different ways to make money, and I'm hearing like fast money. Like you're getting creative with your hustling tactics. You might be someone that needs to be interested in crypto. Not to quote Elon Musk, but it is a hustle. It is a gamble. But if you know what you're doing, you know what you're doing. It's not rocket science. King of Pentacles, Earth energy. So you got your Earth energy coming through strong here. The fire energy. I feel this is all you. You're definitely stirred up. So you're being very motivated and calculated, thinking about ways to increase your finances. Because for Capricorn's finances definitely translate feelings towards how they feel in the stability sector. Like, if you guys aren't financially stable, you don't feel stable and secure in life. You are not the only sign that is like this. Aries and Taurus are also like that. Nine of Wands. Yeah, and like I really feel like it's a struggle right now. Like, you're financially burdened by something. And like some of you guys are running out of ideas. Yeah, I don't, not financial advice, but I'd look into pump and dumps on the crypto market, or phone a friend that knows. Because it's looking like you're definitely in a financial position, and like usually I'd see like fire sign, mostly creative inspiration, but I feel like you're really starting to get like irritated. Like, I need to get this money, and it's becoming a mental burden. So if you look at the like King of Wands though, and the Nine of Wands, the King has a wand, so that's 10 of Wands. So there is some solution in this, because once you get to the 10 of Wands, the burden's over. And then, the King of Pentacles has a pentacle, and there's 5 of Pentacles, which is the 6 of Pentacles. So there's definitely a solution ahead. 7 of Cups, like options. Yeah, totally. Maybe having so many different options is a burden, because it's like you don't know which one to choose, which one will work and which one won't. And like, we really don't have all the time in the world, even though like time is fluid. Like, people put a lot of time restrictions on things, like, gotta pay your bills on this date, you get paid on this date. So it's like, it could be like 7 weeks, like you're trying to figure out something 7 weeks. You got 2 of Cups. Might have a lot of options in love too if you're single, but it's like you're blocked off for that, because of course, like, if you have financial issues in your life, it's like, even though there's all these people trying to be there and, hey, how you doing, Capricorn, and all this and that, and like, it seems like, yeah, of course, no one really wants to be alone. It's like you want to have a good time, share time with people, but when you got finances standing in the way, it's like, dude, I gotta get my shit straight. I ain't got time to be messing with you. And I feel like that's where a lot of you singles are at. The ones that are in relationships, like, finances are going to cause relationship issues, especially if you're both trying to find side hustles or other forms of income. You're not really going to be spending a lot of time together, and the time that you do spend together, you're going to be talking about finances. So that's not fun. Definitely about to check the bottom of the Oracle deck for you guys here. The Sorcerer, yeah, definitely big, trying to manifest money, which is something that Capricorn is naturally good at. But being said, still though, like, trying to manifest from an irritated space, a lower vibration, or a lack mentality is hard. That is a challenge. It's like asking for something at the last minute and expecting the world to jump. Some clarification on the 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. Four of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you also, in some aspect, might feel like the job in which you are working is not paying you enough. They're not giving you enough recognition for the work you do. Also, when it comes to a relationship with the 4 of Cups, like, you could feel like the give take isn't equal. Like, it's just not there for you. It's just not doing it. 4 cups. 6, 7, 13, 4. Yeah, because all the cups here equates back to the 4. So a lot of you guys in relationships, like, you could just not be feeling it right now. But that purely could be because of, the financial lack or the lack mentality. It could have nothing to do with your partner at all. Just the space and situation you guys are in. For singles, you could be thinking, like, in your time of financial need, especially if you're doing it alone, like, this should be easier if you had somebody else. Or some of you guys, if you're working your ass off and you know that you are getting ready to make those finances, you could just be like, damn, I wish I had someone to come home to. King of Wands. King of Wands. King of Swords. And continuing off of the singles, you definitely could have a fire sign with air placements or an air sign with fire placements. Drop some cards. You were wanting or interested in also could just be a very intelligent, passionate, creative individual. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Those cards want a message. I literally just kind of, they fell. Get some clarification on the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Some of you guys could be with water signs, though. King of Pentacles, verified by the Wands. Yeah, I think, too, like, how they say, like, all work and no play, like, pretty much makes it irritable type person. I think a lot of you guys, like, also need a break at the same time. Like, very stirred up about somebody. Yeah, some of you guys just need some stress release, which I definitely try to keep this channel for adults and no content's made for kids. I clarify that even with YouTube. Same with my Facebook page. Some of you guys, the best stress reliever is sex, and as adults, I think we should all know that by now. 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands. The Hanged Man. Ooh, like, usually a hangman in this scenario with the cards around it, especially clarifying, like, the 9 of Wands feeling burdened, like, it's almost like you feel you're gonna feel like shit, like, how am I gonna get out of this? Like, it's just, like, not working. Overall, in a big sense, something in your life that's a major part of your life really isn't working for you, Capricorn. Like, I don't really sense, like, a lot of you guys are in a happy space right now. Very stressed out and hard at work. 7 of Cups, 7 of Cups. Page of Cups. It's 8 of Cups. Yeah, and I think, like, a lot of these options you maybe have with finances, you've tried and walked away from. Or, like, a lot of these, like, love options, if you're single, or, like, shit you've already walked away from, or things you know you don't want, or you're just not really feeling having so many options. Like, what do they say? Quality over quantity. Right. Some of you guys, too, like, staying away. I'm hearing staying away from someone, or not talking to someone, like, is kind of becoming a burden. Which is, like, weird, because it's like, unless they don't want to, like, talk to you or aren't around or deceased. But, like, I'm not seeing that here. I'm just seeing, like, maybe there's someone that you want to talk to and, like, you're not for whatever reason. 2 of Cups. Clarification on 2 of Cups. Yeah, you're, like, very defensive against a person that you actually do want to talk to. 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. a lot of you guys are going to talk to this person though. The sun, I was supposed to say I didn't see a lot of happiness here because it's what makes you happy. And I feel like a lot of you, like, life is kind of putting you in the position you're in. It's almost like life is like, I don't know, there's something about a person here, and life's just kind of like gonna stress you out until you do what you want to do anyways. It's in your favor. 6 of Cups underneath that. 8 of Wands. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's definitely a past romantic interest. And you might be sitting here shaking your head like, I'm not going to talk to that person. I promised myself. Well, prepare to be further stressed by Mother Nature. But for some of you guys too, when it comes to like those that are in relationships that want to be in their relationships, I really have to like elaborate on the wants, because some of you guys are in relationships that emotionally and sexually aren't cutting it for you. But those that want to be with their partner, where it's just a time thing, you haven't really seen your partner, you're gonna get time to come together with your partner and have a nice dinner date, and those where it's just purely financial, an opportunity will present itself in partnership, probably with a job offer from a company, or just a friend that does really well with money, that has good business ideas. So I'd really breathe and not stress, and trust your intuition. If your heart or your mind or your gut are compelling you to kind of do something, do that. And also learn the difference between butterflies because of intuition and really wanting to do something, and butterflies because of fear. Because I think a lot of you guys are confusing your intuition with fear.